Good morning. Dave in Kentucky here, and just rolled out of bed about 30 minutes ago. It's about 4:30 now. For a second there, you bored me to death. Shirt on. Might be just a little bit longer. It's kind of an impromptu video, unplanned. But yesterday, my Alpha Spirit razor came in that I had on pre-order, so I was pretty excited about that, and thought I'd combine just kind of an unboxing. And a shave video with it. Anyway, so let me first cover, that's how it comes out. And it's got one of those magnetic, took me a second to realize it, but I was careful, didn't ruin it. And this is how it's presented. You have these two things here, which is a card from Alpha. Well, the light will let you see that or not. It's dark and it's got red writing on it, but just a welcome letter type of thing. And this is a little microfiber cloth to clean it. So we'll set all that aside. Set that aside there and show you the razor and how it appears inside. And so I got it with the stand. It was a special where it was, I guess, a couple $100, and then they had a code or whatever that gave you the ability to get it for around 160, 169, I can't remember. So I got the stand out, set that aside, and so it sits nicely in there. Has a little channel, let the water out of the bottom. Even has her logo etched in the bottom there. All right, and there is the razor. So let's pop a blade in there. We're going to pop in a Feather Professional blade. So we'll shoot that out. Comes apart like so. And we'll just set it on those tabs. As I mentioned, it was early in the morning and have not had coffee yet. One sip, actually. Okay. So it goes together very easily. Threading on this is really nice. Sometimes you get razors and they've got burrs and stuff you need to get cleaned up. Everything looks good. So I've heard great things about this. I have my Whisker brush soaking, and I think I've used this a couple of videos ago, but just the color matched the Muir wood by Barrister and Mann, which I just love this scent so much. So was craving that for today. Let me go ahead and wet the face and start getting some lather going. So just love this scent. And very crisp morning today. I think I just asked my Alexa, and it is 45 outside, going to a high of like 74. So man, this is my kind of weather. And last night, before I took my thumbnail picture, I thought, let me grab this, I'll use this. And I thought, you know what? If I wake up early enough before work, we'll do a video. Guess what? did. Alright. So sorry. Stuck with me twice this week. Love this omnibus base. Probably one of, I'm just trying to decide, it could even be my top favorite base. This and Ethos are my favorites probably. And McDuff's is up there as well. Probably put those as my top three. Speaking of Ethos, saw Frank posted on the forum yesterday and reached out to me as well by text. Pretty excited. He's got a scent coming out that I had really been hoping, let's be honest, I was pushing him to do this scent. Is a Russian tea like Strop Shop used to have. One company had done it, and I won't name them. I won't get into everything about it, but their base was not the best. They may still do it, I don't know. But I tried to get Rod and Andy to do it, to pick it up from them. And they, did not want to do that. And so I kept hounding Frank, and he's finally, he'd been working on it. He's doing an infusion, and it was a little complicated, but he says he's really nailed it. That's a Russian tea. He used to do some volunteer work down in Tennessee, and when it was cooler weather like this, they would come around and they'd give you Russian tea to drink, while you're working. So when I smelled that scent and had the Strop Shop one, I was like, man, I really would love to get this in a more modern base. Frank says he nailed it. If Frank says that, I'm pretty certain he did, but I've not smelled it yet. But it's produced this week. I guess it's going to take a little bit, for getting things labeled and curing and whatnot. I just know that it's going to be out soon. So that's kind of exciting for me. Speaking of the razor, yeah, feeling good, nice and smooth. Just like people said, and very light. I think that was the goal that they had, was to produce one that was a very, very light. And for stainless steel, this is, I'm going to guess this is almost as light as my titanium Vector. Not as light, but almost. I kind of knew this would be a good razor just from what people were saying, but I have the Evolution Claymore, and so I just assumed that the goal was to get this lighter. They've already got the geometry down. It was just a matter of getting things weight down. They've hollowed out the handle on it, but everything feels well balanced. In comparison, obviously, this thing is not a tank anymore. They've just really got the weight off of it, much more attractive design and so forth. So you might say this Spirit is the evolution of the evolution. Anyway, I digress. And I gotta get my butt together and get out the door for work. But I am enjoying this shave. Not just lighter, more compact, more attractive. The weight, just the polish on it. I don't know if this is considered a polish, but the handle looks very well polished. The head, maybe more of a machine finish. So I was talking to you about the Russian tea. I realized I wasn't talking about the razor. I just went right into using it and first use. Very happy. So not a cheap, inexpensive razor, like a Razor Rock Hawk or something, but a very fair price for stainless steel in this day and age. Middle of the road. Sad that a $200 withstand razor is considered middle of the road, but that's a good price. As far as I'm concerned, that's me. So that's not taking anything away from those that are Razor Rock Hawk fans. This one to me is just lighter, more nimble. I've had the Hawks in the past. More refined, if you would. More thought to design, weight balance, getting that weight down, making sure it had a balance to it. And yes, I paid for it, less the coupon code, which basically gave you the stand for free. So that was available to anybody. I was on the wait list for it, and I think it was by email that they sent out that code. Which I think when the code came out, if I'm not mistaken, that's when they let you know that they would be shipping by the end of September, first week of October. And speaking of shipping, really surprised me. So this thing label was printed on October 2nd and delivered at my door in the mail on October 7th. So 5 days from Hong Kong, effectively. Because by the time they printed the label on the 2nd and it didn't get to the post office till the 5th, it really wasn't active until the 3rd. So that was pretty good. Man, that's a good shave. All right, let me get a rinse here. Just an amazing shave. Very happy with that first outing. Of course, you know, any razor, you can shave with anything. Get the mechanics down, but the more you use it, the more you zero in on it, it'll just improve. But that right out of the gate is already an amazing shave for me. Yeah, and close too, I can tell. Give that a second to dry down. Where are we at? 16, almost 17 minutes. We're gonna have to move it along. I'm not gonna waste time getting stuff cleaned up on camera. Ran a little longer because of showing you the razor. Oh, I'm bathing in that today. I may have to get this EDP. But the aftershave and the soap scent stays with me all day for the most part, so I hesitate to get the EDP. But, man, I like that scent. All right, there you go. Alpha Spirit AC razor, Feather Pro in it, and used our wolf whisker to whip it up. The lather of the Muir wood by Barrister and Mann. So I'm probably butchering that. Muir wood, whatever. I don't have to say it. I just have to wear it and wear it well because, man, it smells good. David, Kentucky. Hope you have a great day today. We're almost to hump day. Just Tuesday. But anyway, and what day is it, Patrick? The 8th. Anyway, David in Kentucky. Hope everybody's doing well. Be safe, be kind, and we'll see you on the forum.